Right now, most people on LinkedIn are generating their leads the same way. Build the biggest list you can, then blast every single person on it using the same generic messages. Something like, hey, so you're using Apollo, I would love to connect, which doesn't make any sense, obviously. Or, hi, curious if your team would be open to a quick chat. Your prospects are sick of it, and barely any of them are replying, let alone booking a call. Now, look, we've driven tens of millions of dollars in pipeline from LinkedIn at HeyReach over the last 3 years. And today I'm going to give you the exact AI-powered LinkedIn strategy that actually gets results now. I'll cover how to have AI find and qualify leads for you, the exact message template that's getting high reply rates, and even how to run all of it from a single chat in Claude. Most people have no idea about this stuff, and that's why they're struggling. So let's get into it. So as I just said, the reason sending a ton of volume stopped working is because technology made it something everyone can do now. A couple of years ago, sending hundreds of tailored messages a week meant you had to hire a whole team. So most of your competitors just never bothered. But these days, anyone can give a lead list to an automation tool and have it write thousands of messages in a single afternoon. So your prospects are getting the same kind of outreach messages from 50 other people in the exact same way. So basically focusing on volume is just going to make you one more message everyone on your list simply scrolls past. Also, LinkedIn itself started putting hard limits on how much you can send. They capped connection requests at around 100 per week per account. So if you're running one account, you hit that cap almost immediately. And even if you stay under those limits, a single account's reply rate goes down the more you send. We're seeing this in our own data. We run a LinkedIn outreach tool called HeyReach, and we have numbers on almost 100,000 campaigns. On the first 50 connections, you make a reply rate around 12%, the next 100 drop to 6%, and the next 200 drop down to only 2%. So the more you send from a single account, the worse your results get, which is the opposite of what everyone else thinks. With all that said, if volume stopped working, the opposite will work now. And it starts with who you actually reach out to. The biggest reason campaigns get ignored comes down to who you're messaging, more than what you actually say. When you target everyone with a certain job title, you end up seeming like every other person hitting them up, so they don't pay attention to your message. The better way is to build your list around signals. A signal is just a recent change in someone's situation that tells you they might need what you offer. The strongest one is someone around 7 to 10 months into a new role, because that's the time when new leaders are still changing tools and spending their budget. A company on a hiring spree or one that just raised money are good ones too, because both mean they're growing and they have budgets to spend. Now, someone just liking one of your posts doesn't really count, because a like doesn't mean they actually need what you offer. So please don't chase people on LinkedIn just because they liked your post. This is the first thing you can give to AI, which is building that list for you. AI can find a fresh list of people matching those signals, research each one and score how good of a fit they are, and also give you a reason attached, so you're not having to check each profile manually. To do this, there are a few really good tools that I like using. First one is Clay to enrich and score each lead. Second is Trigify to watch LinkedIn for people engaging with relevant posts. And the third one is RB2B to tell you who's already visiting your website. Now, if you're running your LinkedIn outreach through HeyReach, all of these tools connect directly through native integrations, and all the leads they score get sent straight into your campaigns. The way the scoring works is you tell the tool what a good fit actually looks like for you. So the signals we just talked about, the company size, the role, whatever matters for what you sell. From there, it checks every single lead against that on its own and gives each one a score with a reason attached, so you can see why someone made the cut. You set those rules once, and every new batch of leads is ran through the same filter automatically. The ones that pass are pushed straight into your campaign without you touching a spreadsheet or opening a single profile. And since you only get around 100 connection requests a week on LinkedIn, this secures every single one of them goes to someone who's actually a good fit. So the premise of all of this is that going after a small focused list that AI has already scored gets you way better results. For example, Influencers Club, who sells creators data, used AI scoring to pick their leads and ran them through HeyReach. They got 800 accepted connection requests, 571 replies, and all that in just 2 weeks. By the way, if you want to start using HeyReach yourself yourself so you can book more meetings from LinkedIn, I will leave a link at the top of the description where you can get started for free. Anyway, let's keep going. So now that you are reaching out to the right people, the message has to make them feel like you actually get them. The mistake almost everyone makes with AI is using it to add in a line like, "Hey, I loved your recent post," and then going straight into the pitch. But that doesn't make anyone care whatsoever, because they can tell the opener has nothing to do with what you're selling. What makes someone reply is a message that speaks to a problem they already have. The word for that is resonance, and it's what makes someone stop and actually read your message. Think about how a really good ad gets a reaction. So none of it says your name, but it works because it names something you already feel. So the whole job of the message is to name the one problem they're dealing with right now. This is the other thing AI is really good at, which is writing those messages at scale. Once you give the AI enough context about each person and the main problem they're facing, it can write a personalized message to every single one of them, hundreds at a time. A good rule of thumb is that if you have to manually fix more than 10% of messages it writes, your prompt needs more work. So setting this up comes down to two things: the context you feed it and the prompt you write. The context is whatever you already pulled on each person, their role, their company, and the signal that got them into your list in the first place. The prompt is where you tell the AI what to do with all that. Name one problem someone in their position is actually dealing with, give it to a line or two, and cut anything that reads like a template. Get those two right, and every lead gets its own opener that fits them. Tools like Clay can write a custom opening line for every single lead, and it goes straight into your HeyReach campaign as its own line, so there is no spreadsheet involved. Now, the framework for message itself is quite simple. Connection request first, then the value message. The connection request is just the invite, so please do not include a pitch because its only job is getting accepted. Once they accept, that first message decides whether they reply or not, and all it has to do is to name their problem and ask one easy question. The whole time, remember that the person you are reaching out to is thinking two things when reading your message. First, is this a threat to me? And second, what's in it for me? So if your message answers both of those and speaks to a problem they actually have, that's exactly what gets them to reply. By this point, you have the right leads and a message people will reply to. So the last part is running all of it at scale without getting your accounts flagged. Remember, trying to do more volume through one account just hurts your reply rate. So the way you scale is by adding more sender accounts and spreading the sending across all of them. That way, each account stays under LinkedIn's 100 a week limit, while together they reach a lot more people. The sweet spot is somewhere between 6 and 20 sender accounts. Across all our campaign data, that's the range that gets the highest reply rates. Now, if you're using HeyReach to run all of this, it rotates the sending across all your accounts for you and keeps every reply in one inbox called Unibox, so you're not having to log into 15 accounts every single day. And what saves you the most time here is that you can now run all of this from Claude without ever clicking through the dashboard. HeyReach connects directly to Claude, so it can actually do things on LinkedIn for you. So instead of clicking through the dashboard to build everything, you just tell Claude what you want in plain English. Something like, take the leads we scored, build a campaign, write the sequence, and launch. And it goes and does the whole thing from that one message. It pulls your scored leads, sets up the sequence, and sets it live without you ever opening the dashboard. What used to be 20 minutes of clicking around now becomes just one sentence. Now, once your campaigns are running, AI can also sort the replies for you. HeyReach reads every reply as it comes in and tags it as interested, generic, or negative, all on its own. That way, when you open your inbox, the warm leads are already marked and you can just go straight to the ones that are ready to talk. Now, if you want to run this whole strategy yourself, where AI finds your leads, writes your messages, and runs your campaigns, you can get started with HeyReach for free by clicking the first link below this video. It connects all your sender accounts, rotates them to avoid getting flagged, and sorts every single reply for you, so the warm leads are already marked and waiting for you when you open your inbox. So again, you can get started with HeyReach for free by clicking that first link in the description. And I know we only went over how to use Claude in this process just a little bit, so if you want to learn more about that, go check this video next.